The Australia Council for the Arts acknowledges the traditional owners of country throughout Australia and pays our respect to the elders, both past and present.
To say that I've heard some great speeches tonight from people who have been awarded well-deserved awards, and well, I think that Bunjil, God, whoever it is, a power that is greater than we can ever imagine, has conspired to keep me here, alive, with my trams and trains intact, and still treading the boards, fronting the camera, being an advocate, and going into the neck. And that these are extraordinary things that have kept me empowered to be able to be productive and to be a leading, well, I like to say, a black light in amongst our troubled souls in our prison systems and youth detention centres and on the streets, in our communities and that. So it's been wonderful. I remember being here years ago with that cradle of Hercules and that, and I remember Rachel must have been about 12 and that, and she saw something she never wanted to see again, with that seeing me, in the nutty on the stage here and that, But there was a lesson there. There was a lesson there. There was a lesson there because, they were the old tote at that time, the Sydney Theatre Company. And, it needed an old thief, an old crim, a serial pest nuisance to prompt the consciences of those people, to have those 6 Redfern girls paid the same rate of money that Gulpilil, myself, and the 17 old tote members were being paid. And that's one of the memorable times of my life working here in the Opera House. And that, and I've done quite a few shows here over the years. I just love this place. And to be playing Bennelong of all places, of all people, to be brought up from my country, a person who knew very little, absolutely nothing of my circumstances. I didn't know that I was a Boonwurrung man on my great side, Wurundjeri on my father's side, which I only found out last year. So it's been a bit late, me recovering on that journey, like many stolen people have had to undertake, of finding out who do you think you are. Well, I now know who I am. There's a portion of it, the story to unfold, and that's my connection to Tasmania. Unrolling the names of your people listed in your heritage. It stretches from here, that wall to that wall there. And I find that the name Truganini on there, Tommy McRae. So there's more stories for this little black duck to be following, to seek and to understand and to lock into my psyche. I'm still missing elements of my story. So once I complete it, I am writing my book now. I think you all know it. I'm calling it Jack Charles, a born-again black. Because really I am passionate about what I've found from the Koori Heritage Trust and Link Up. Uncle Jimmy Berg's given me all this. So I am, everybody knows that I'm, a bit of a giggler, a laugher. Totally up myself and, comfortable with it and that, I have to make up for the small size, only 2 centimetres short of 5 foot, I got a lot of things to complain about, really. But look, I am absolutely, it's been wonderful that the Arts Council has taken me seriously, and that has, it's finally come to this, to be awarded the prestigious award of the Red Ochre Award this year, following Uncle Bob Mass's footsteps. We were the grandfathers of Indigenous theatre here on the landscape of Australia. And somehow or another, Bunjil or Biami has kept me sane and front on into cameras and into the eyes of the general public. So it's a hoot. It's a big award. It's a big boost for me to be awarded the Red Ochre Award for 2019. Thank you very much, Arts Council.